Hello everyone. In this video, let me brief you about the FIN5063-1W3A financial statement analysis. Task is a continuous task. In the previous task, you might have completed writing about the company. 450 votes was written on the task. Okay. Now we will be performing financial analysis. You are not required to do any calculations. The calculation part is completed by me. Okay. Only thing is you're supposed to copy paste the content into the document. Yesterday, the company you have selected that contains a code that using which it operates on stock exchange. Select that code. For example, in this case, I'm choosing Apple. AAPL is my code. Okay. Next step is from the website, from the email, just select morningstar.com. Click on it. It will open a website. In there, type your ticker and press enter. It generates this kind of image. So just select Apple Inc. It will take you to this page. In this page, choose financials. When you click on this kind of page will be shown. Now we need income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow in the form of expanded view. Let me select income statement and click on expanded view. Now this is how it shows. Just export the data. It exports the data in Excel format. It is the income sheet. So just click on the income sheet, open it. Now the income sheet is open. Just click and select up to PM. The file will be opened in this format. Just copy till the file is available, complete data, and replace. So first make it enable editing. Just copy the values that are existing. It will be very less number of rows. So just copy that. Okay, just copy that and come to income statement on this one and just paste it. It automatically updates all the values. Okay, it generates this is to 2030 value and what kind of change it acquired that is also mentioned here. Got it. So for your example, if you take gross profit, when the gross profit is compared with 2022, this is the comparing variable. It is compared with 2020 variable. Okay, these two are comparative things. When these two values are compared, it is observed that when the same kind of growth is observed, the possible growth is 22,515 percentage. Okay, it will be growing at enormous size. All right. So in this way, you can speak about total revenue, gross profit, and cost of revenue, basic EPS, income after tax. These values you can discuss how much growth it achieved that has to be discussed in your document. In addition to this, choose any two options from here: gross margin, gross profit margin, operating margin, and discuss about it. This is all about income statement prediction for 2030 and how the values are changing and what could be the gross margin, profit margin, operating margin. You are supposed to mention gross margin detail, then you need to mention formula and what is the value that is possible to achieve. That should also explain. Okay, so this is how we work on the document. Next, income statement is done, right? Now let us go to the same thing and select balance sheet. You will get expanded view. Now again, export data. Just open it. This is balance sheet. Just copy similarly like the way we did in the last session. For the last task, we copy all the content till last. Okay, this is the last statement. We copy it and select balance sheet. Come to first line. Just paste it. So similar to the last one, this time the calculations will be performed. And same thing, like we compare with 2022 with 2020, 2030. Okay. When these two things are compared, how the values got changed, that could be explained. Okay. When compared to 2022, how the value changed. The percentage difference is in thousands. Means at least this is requiring 215, 100 times of increase. Okay. So you could mention like how the balance sheet is changing. The values on the balance sheet change when we predict it for 2030. In addition to that, there are five different ratios that are mentioned here. You can discuss about these among these five ratios, any three ratios you can take and discuss how the equation is, how it will be calculated, what kind of value we get, and what the value explains. For example, if you take current ratio, what is current ratio? How it will be use it to understand the situation of the organization. What is the value and whether that value is a good value or not, like whether the company is having a good position in the market or not. That should be discussed. You take any two or three ratios and discuss about it. And finally, cash flows we need to understand. So again, same, come to Morningstar, click on cash flows, come down and export data. It exports the file. Just click open, double click on that. It will take you to this page. Again, similar to the last task, just copy all the content, copy it and paste it in the cash flows. Select first row, first cell and paste it. Now it automatically updates all the values and you can see certain change in cash flows. Okay. Now you can speak about net present value. NPV is the net cash flows that are acquired by the company. So you can state that in 2022, the cash flow was 122 something, and in 2030, the value is this. It clearly explains that value increase over a period of time. So, based on the historical values, you can estimate the data and project it for future. And from the data, these values can be discussed. So here you can discuss about net cash flow. We can discuss about cash flows from operating income, depreciation, then cash flow from interest investing activities, change in cash. And these are key elements that we discuss in this one. Okay. We will try to address any three or four from this one. Okay. After that, in income tax, I already mentioned that it's gross profit, total revenue, cost of revenue. These values should be discussed. How much percentage it got changed because of the forecasting of the value for 2030. How it got changed, that should be discussed. And again, in addition to that, we discuss about the different type of ratios as mentioned here. For balance sheet, it should be like total liabilities, total current assets, uh, inventories, then total liabilities, total current liabilities, current debt, and capital lease obligation. These are key values that you should discuss how when you are mentioning the balance sheet, income sheet, tax, because of the forecasting of the values. Okay. So first you write about how the values in income sheet change. Okay. Discuss how values on income sheet change along and discuss about two ratios mentioned inside the sheet. Then same thing for balance sheet. Okay. So same thing for cash flows. Discuss about net cash flow. Okay, these three things should be done. By doing this, your document will be completed, and finally write conclusion. This whole document should be completed in 3 pages. Okay, in 3 pages. And attaching the Excel sheet. No, not this one. This is the template. Just use the website and the template to finish the task. Write at least a 600 word document, 600 to 700 word document about these 4 sections following the video. All right. Thank you.